Okay. Hello again. You guys should be able to hear me now. I have my Bluetooth connected to something. But anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna just be putting on a bit of makeup. I'm getting ready to go see Abraham Hicks. I'm literally in a rush. So, hi Mocha Drop. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we're gonna talk about persistence, like I said, because this is gonna be very quick. Hi Empress, hi Lyric, hi Arise, hi Coach Keisha, hi Summer, hi Destiny, hi Kyra. Okay. Hi Kayla, hi Summer. I definitely will let you guys know how it went. I can't wait to tell you guys about it. Hi Nina, hi Candace, hi Tava. Okay, you guys, I really can't be active in the chat because I'm like rushing and I have to go. But thank you, Lyric. Okay, but let's talk about persistence while I just speed get ready, okay? Someone asked me a question yesterday. Their question was, I'm having panic attacks and how do I persist after, I'm manifesting them away, and after I have one, I feel so, discouraged basically, and how do I persist in the face of that, right? And what I'm hearing in this question is basically, what do I do when I'm seeing opposite results? Or what do I do when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not seeing results, right? And you guys, like something that will help y'all so much is to concern yourself with the mental action, with the mental task instead of what's going on. And this is what I told him because I think I was kind of in a rush yesterday too. So I couldn't go into it. But the thing is, you guys, is if you know that an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact, right? Which is the basis of the law of assumption, that an assumption, if you take on a new belief and a new assumption in the face of what seems opposite, what seems wrong, what seems like it's not like that, you take on a new assumption and you persist in it, right? If you persist in it, thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet. If you persist in it, it will harden into fact, okay? And so instead of worrying about what's actually going on, right? I'm not seeing results. I'm not seeing results because some of y'all spend so much time, I'm not saying this to that person, but some of you guys spend so much time on seeing results or not seeing results when all that time you should be persisting and having it. If you spend all the time that you spend wondering where it's at and how long it's taking and why it ain't here yet, persisting in the fact that it's already yours, it would be yours, right? And even so, you guys, like something that Neville said, and y'all might go with it's a limiting belief and I don't like that or whatever. But here's the gosh darn truth about it, is that if it takes long, then wait, okay? This is what Neville said, right? If it take long, then wait. It's sure to come, okay? If it take long, then wait. It don't matter, bruh. And that's why I be telling y'all it doesn't mean that much to you. Some things don't mean that much, right? Some things you're just doing and you don't really truly want that, right? You don't really have a true, your heart is not in it, right? This is what people would call like ego desires and stuff. I'm not even gonna get into all that because I don't know how exactly I feel about that. But people but if it means that much to you, if it's something that you feel like is going to change your quality of life, then you need to be persisting no matter what. So something that helped me with that, you guys, was, and this is something too that can help you guys, is practice manifestation very often. Practice manifestation daily, you guys. Like when you see things that just you cannot explain over and over and over and over. I have manifested consciously probably thousands of things, you guys, big, small, and in between. So there's no, I know the law, and this is what I be saying. A lot of people know the law conceptually, right? Some of them even read the book, but they don't really know and believe that. Right? Because if you really knew and believed that, you wouldn't waste your time on any other things than what you want. You wouldn't waste your mind on that, right? You wouldn't worry about what opposite results. You wouldn't worry about what is it looking like as a reason whether to persist or not. Because when you know that this world is nothing but your mind, that's a very good like understanding to have, y'all. When you know, the more that you know that the world is nothing but your mind, the easier it is for you to control it. And the less you are shaken by circumstances. So like for me, when I'm in emotional like circumstances, when I'm in a circumstance that is like, scary, or something I really want, or something I have a lot of resistance to, right? I'm understanding that that's fine, but I'm understanding that an assumption, though false, if persistent and will harden into fact, I'm understanding that I'm the one actually that has the decision to make, right? Whatever it's looking like in 3D, I'm knowing that that's the decision of the world of Caesar. That's the decision of 3D world, and I don't live there, bro. I'm the mayor of Deluluville. I can't be over there. I got people to tend to in Deluluville. I can't be over there in the 3D world. And that's why when I say like you might as well be a muggle, y'all, I don't even be kidding, right? If you're gonna judge off the 3D, you might as well be a muggle, because then you can take your muggle action and feel powerful in that. But if you're gonna step into the land of magic and into the land of the unseen, into knowing beyond what you know, seeing beyond what you've seen, well, you gotta let all that logic and 3D shit go. But understanding that your mind has supremacy is what will allow you to persist no matter what. Okay? That's what allows me to persist. Do you want it? Do you still want it? Then persist. Period. That's the end of it. It's not about what time. It ain't like, honestly, you guys, and that's for me personally, I think I have it's a blessing and a curse because I'm patient, right? I'm a patient person. So I'm not a person who is like necessarily like rushing, Damn. Oh. Yeah. I'm not a person who's necessarily rushing. So I'm kind of like, and plus I honestly do trust it. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, y'all, if somebody was like, you gonna get $1 million, and they was like, you're not gonna get it until June next year, would you really be like, nah, just forget it? June? Nah, that's a whole year. Don't give it to me. No, you wouldn't. You would be like, okay. I mean, and it's not to say that you wouldn't want it sooner. And I'm also not saying that you have to wait. But what I'm saying is if you're waiting, then wait. Okay? And I don't mean wait and being Tringsville. I mean continue to assume your wish fulfilled. It's the only way, y'all. Ooh, look at this, y'all. Oh my goodness. Continue to assume your wish fulfilled. Okay? That's your only tax. Notice how Neville's saying, don't say, oh, yeah, assume, and then, all of that, your assumption, though false, will, if you persist in it for a while, but if it's been like a week or a month or something, stop persisting, and then it'll come. He didn't say, hey, an assumption that you keep checking to see if it's here or not, it'll come. No, he said, if you persist in the assumption that is true, that is yours now. And honestly, you guys, what you'll realize as you continue to the more that you manifest, the more you realize that all of this stuff is just coming from you. Everything's just coming from you. Everything is just, it's just you in form. I like this better than all of this. Ugh. Damn it, it's too late. Gotta commit, got to see it through, my boy. But anyways, that's basically it, you guys. And I literally have to go, and I got done quicker than I thought. But persist, you guys, because you can have it. That's what I be telling y'all. So many times, I was not persisting because I was like, I guess I can't have it. I guess I just don't know how to do it. Something I be telling y'all that's so real is that you're literally, look at this one. Oh my goodness. You're literally an understanding away. You're an understanding away from a different lifestyle, from a different reality, from everything. Okay? Oh. Apply it with my finger. Ooh. Okay, makeup girlies. I got this off TikTok, y'all. Let me show you. It's called Ethereal by Adiana Nicole. I got it from TikTok. All right. What about intuition? You know, honestly, like intuition, I get that because it really takes kind of like practice of understanding your intuition and seeing what's intuition and what's just you and anxiousness and all of that kind of stuff. I'm not doing one-on-ones right now, Zipporah. I'm sorry. Yes, the thing that I have coming up is the Money Overflow class. I'm so excited for you too, the Empress. I get so excited for my classes because I know people are going to get results and it's going to change your life. You guys actually can still sign up. It's in the description, but it's going to be closed tomorrow. So if you want to sign up, you gotta, like now. All right. Anyways, you guys, I'm about to go, but just take this and know that you should be persisting. Like the answer is, oh, I'm getting opposite results, persist. Like, and let me just say this before I go, you guys, even if it's because you have a block, let's say it's because you just have a block that you're not aware of, you will figure out the block while you're persisting, you guys. That's the thing. You like whatever it is, so many times, y'all, and a lot of times it's right after a spiral. Spiral. And then I'm like, oh, here's the light bulb, here's the epiphany, here's why it hasn't been working for me. And then you're there. So just persist, y'all. It don't matter what's going on. And to the guy that say you got panic attacks, imagine persisting for however long versus going a lifetime without having that experience is worth it. If you're broke and you need money, you should be persisting. If you want to be in love, you want to be with somebody, you should be persisting. These are things that affect the entirety of your life, you guys. Okay? So no matter what it is, it doesn't matter. It's not like certain things matter that you shouldn't persist unless you don't want it no more. Okay? Unless you don't want it no more. All right? So anyways, I love you guys so, so much. You're all incredible, beautiful, amazing, perfect. And yeah, I can't wait to let you